Okay, welcome everybody to Bridget's Freedom Revolution call. My name is Christy Nix, and I'm going to be hosting along with Bridget and Heather Carter. We are here in order to network with mission-driven people on the topic of family health. So you've been invited because Bridget respects you, and she would love for you to know what we're up to. So this is going to be relaxed and fun. You guys don't have to buy anything or sign up for anything. We're just going to show you some quick information and some stories. So we hope you enjoy listening, and perhaps you'll think of someone in your life who needs to hear this message. So thanks for coming. So to kick it off, I just like to ask you a question, thumbs up or thumbs down. Would you agree that being healthy is challenging? I mean, I totally agree that it is. We can try to do our best, but we all want to look good, we want to feel good and live a long life. And we know it's our job to try and make this happen, but unfortunately it's complicated, it's unpleasant, and it's confusing. So that's where we come in. I'd like to introduce you to a movement called Healthy Living Revolution. And Bridget and I, along with thousands of others, are part of this unique community where together we're taking our health back in ways that are simple, doable, and fun. So the goal of the Healthy Living Revolution is to come alongside families who want better health. We want to meet them where they're at, empower positive, we have resources, we have nutrition support, and we have an organization that makes it all possible. So first, with the resources, the team at Healthy Living Revolution has created a selection of fantastic recipes for families to use. We have a cookbook of clean and easy recipes. We have short webinars very soon, and our Start Strong program, which is designed to raise up a generation of active, healthy children with a positive body image and good nutritional habits. And if you haven't noticed Bridget on Facebook, you will probably notice that her kids are eating a much more of a wide variety of fruits and vegetables than they used to be. It's not a mistake. So you may want to look at these free resources. So Bridget, would you put the link in the Healthy Living Reps website in the chat below? We also have nutritional support. So let's talk about nutrition, which is the foundation of good health. If we don't have that, we have nothing. We have to flood our bodies with the most important foods we could ever eat, which is raw fruits, vegetables, and berries. And it's not that they're just good for you, that they're absolutely critical. So think about it. We're supposed to eat a wide variety of 9 to 13 servings every day. So when was the last time you did that? A variety of servings. No one does. I'm the crazy vegan, and I'm lucky if I hit 9 per day. So think about it. Really, how many days in the past week have you had that many fruits and vegetables? So even the best eaters need help. And that's why we are so thankful for the nutritional support that we call Juice Plus. So just to give you an idea, Juice Plus right here is 30 rind ripened fruits and vegetables. So right here, your purples are your grapes and berries. The greens are your veggies. I know a lot of kids don't like to eat these, but it's crazy how they start to crave more. And then we have our fruits. So most of them, they're the easy flip top lids. Most are very easy for any age to be able to open, and I want you to take that as a really good sign. We also have gummies that have the same fruits and veggies in them. They're just great for anyone who has a sweet tooth. And the great thing is you cannot overdose on these. Everything comes with a food label. We have omegas that are omega 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 that are plant-based. And then we have complete shakes and bars. So here are the bars. And we have shakes that come in little serving packets like this, or big packets like this. So it kind of depends on how on the go you are. So they make living a healthier lifestyle easier. So these vine ripened whole foods that I told you about is non-GMO and NSF certified to be pure. So think of it kind of as like a salad in a capsule. So it's important to understand the process that these fruits and vegetables go through to be encapsulated or put into this chewable form. So first, the fruits, vegetables, and berries are completely vine ripened. That means they remain attached to the plant until the nutrition is fully developed, which is the opposite of what the typical amounts of fruits and vegetables we have, because they're ripening in a semi-truck on the way to the grocery store. So then these fruits and vegetables are ground up, and think of it kind of simply like juicing. We use the entire whole food, including the peels, the leaves, the seeds, whenever possible, which provides more nutrition. So in an orange, for example, 80% of the vitamin C is found in the peel. And I don't know about you, but I don't really eat orange peels very often or ever. So, but that slurry is dried at low temperatures, and it's preserving the live nutrients in there. And that's when it's then put into capsules and chewables. So this is what I love about it. Juice Plus is scientifically proven. It means it's the most thoroughly researched nutritional product in the world, with over 35 published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals. And like I showed you, it's food, not a vitamin. So this is a nutrition label, not a vitamin label. It's the same label that you would see on a bag of frozen broccoli that you would get in the store. So the government considered this food. No warning label. This is safe for everyone of all ages. We like to say womb to tomb, because moms who are pregnant and nursing, I mean, think of a better foundation of health of putting over 45 plants into baby's body every single day, but also mom. So we also have this, the elderly are taking this, and especially professional athletes. So the chocolate and vanilla complete is vegan. It's gluten-free. It also has whole food protein in there, fiber, amino acids, fruits and vegetables in a shake. It is great for a quick breakfast. You can make this in 30 seconds. You could have it as a post-workout recovery or a healthy snack. And the omegas and the bars that I had mentioned are all excellent ways to get whole food into the diet as well. And then we have a 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart called the Shred 10. And together we shred the bad habits that are not serving us and stay closely connected for support and encouragement. So feel free to check out shred10.com if you want to learn more. Bridget, will you put that in the chat too for everybody? So when I first heard about this product, I was a college student who was eating nothing but beige. I was eating McDonald's 2 times a day. I ate what I could afford, which was junk. And that's exactly how my body responded, even at a young age. My husband ended up hearing about Juice Plus from a nurse friend of his after I had turned the doctor down when he had told me about it. And I ate it to prove him wrong. And I am so glad we have this competitive edge in our marriage, because I, within 30 days of eating McDonald's twice a day, felt a lot better. I wasn't as sick as often. I felt like I was sleeping better. The recovery from workouts were better, like all around. And that was in 2007. So we are diehards. We were never going to get rid of these. Heather Carter, I would love to hear your story.
Good morning. Hey. Well, I had a really good friend introduce me to Juice Plus, probably going on about 2 years now. And we were running together, and just hearing her talk about her kids eating fruits and vegetables and how they would pull lettuce off the tower garden just amazed me, because even though my background is in exercise science, we didn't eat that well. I kind of thought we did, but then I was taking a look at it, and we were getting nowhere near the servings of fruits and vegetables we should have every day. And we took it diligently. It was a little hard at first. The kids were kind of hesitant with the gummies because they weren't the regular sugar-filled gummies. But now they love them. Over Christmas, Samantha ate an entire bag of red gummies. She thought she was sneaking them. And she just went to the bathroom a couple extra times. But other than that, she was fine. And that's nice to know that she's okay. I knew because of the research that this is going to be great for my children. On my husband's side, both parents have a strong family history of heart problems, high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, you name it. So I knew that I was giving them a better chance for a future of health by starting them this young. And if nothing else, we're giving them, 30 fruits, vegetables, grains every single day, 30 different kinds, which is awesome. And then I was asked to share my story at a women's empowerment group about how Juice Plus has changed our lives. And I thought, I didn't really notice that many changes. So I sat down and was thinking about it, and actually it has. My son, who was an avid nail biter for quite a long time, wasn't chewing his nails because his nails were actually growing out instead of being stubs and scratchy. My husband didn't have dark circles under his eyes anymore. He wasn't snoring nightly, which is, I don't know if anyone's ever slept next to a snorer, but it's very difficult. And my daughter was doing better. She was making better choices on what she wanted to eat. She wasn't fighting me so much on choosing fruits and vegetables to go along with dinner. And then my biggest notice was I trained for my first full marathon this past fall, and my long run was 20 miles with a friend, and I doubled up on my Juice Plus, and I could walk the next day because I had cleared my schedule thinking I was not going to be able to function after running 20 miles with hills in the rain. And about 35 degrees. And I was fine the next day, and it blew my mind. And I know that because it had to have been the Complete and the Juice Plus. There's no other way around that because 20 miles is a long time. So I'm so thankful to have this in our lives. And, every so often I just sit back and take a look, because sometimes you don't notice things until you sit back, because it's kind of like you get into this bubble of this is how our life is. And until you step back and take a look, it's almost like you don't notice. So it's so many positive changes, and we will never go a day without our Juice Plus.
That is awesome. It gives me hope. I just signed up for my first half marathon, so I am praying to be able to walk around like you after that. All right, Bridget, transformation time. Tell us a little bit about how you heard about this and what it's done for you.
Thank you, Christy. I actually heard about this product because I was scrolling through Facebook, and I just happened to turn the computer on, and it was right there in front of me. And it was from my friend Amy, and it stated that her son was no longer suffering from leg cramps or anything like that. So I messaged her. I was like, "What are you taking?" Because my daughter suffers from leg cramps. And so the rest is history in regards to putting my entire family on the Juice Plus. My husband noticed changes. I noticed changes. My daughter is the biggest one that noticed changes. But since this product, it's changed our life for the greater good. So I've suffered from ankle swelling since 2005, when I had originally had an ankle surgery. And I'm due for another ankle surgery later this year, but I have such great hopes of healing faster this time around with taking this product. And every day since my ankle surgery, it's really difficult to step out of bed because I never know how much I'm going to hurt. And I never know what my day is going to be like because of the fact that just dealing with my kids and everything like that, I don't know if I'm going to be able to run or play or jump or, do things with them that day because it is that difficult. And aside from my ankle swelling that I've had, I had severe brain fog that I suffered from. And I couldn't remember what I was even going to say in a conversation or the appointments that I had that day, even who I had spoke with. And I suffered from the mood swings. I suffered from hair loss, insomnia, weight gain, a ton of things that I suffered from. And living my life around my ankle it brought me to an all-time low. It was very difficult, and I was very miserable because of it. And I'm thankful because the things that I've noticed or things that I have recognized differently is just a lot of beneficial things. Because my daughter, she is a very picky eater. So she only eats macaroni and cheese, noodles, peanut butter and jelly, grilled cheese sandwiches. And I feared for her health because of the cancers that are out there right now. So the mornings were the worst for me in regards for her because of the fact that she would give me such a hard time getting ready. She just didn't get enough sleep the night before. And I would call my husband in tears by the time I would drop her off. And her nickname was Molasses because she never wanted to move in a timely manner. So she suffered from leg cramps at least 2 or more times a week. And since taking Juice Plus, we no longer have leg cramps. Like, she used to wake me up in the middle of the night and in tears and crying, and I would have to rub her legs until she would fall back to sleep. And I was exhausted from this. But the best thing about since starting Juice Plus is the inflammation in my ankle is a distant memory. My milk production is increased. My hair has stopped falling out. My moods are more consistent. The brain fog has lifted. And I feel like I can do so much more as a mom. And most important is I have watched Melody wake up in a better mood each day and get ready on her own. I don't have to scream at her. I don't have to yell at her and, get the mom face on. She gets ready on her own. And she's more open to trying like cucumbers and celery and fruit. And this is very huge for her because she's going to be 7 and she hasn't tried these things before. And then my son also is asking for fruits and veggies on a daily basis. So he loves the gummies. And the best part about this entire product and feeling better is I'm able to find myself again and not be so moody.
That's huge. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine like crying and starting your day crying, being so frustrated and not being able to help your daughter too. Like that's a huge transformation. So when you have something like that, it's kind of hard to keep that to yourself. Like we ethically feel like we've got to share it. So most people who are so heart-centered and mission-driven, they decide that they want to join this business. So we're going to talk about what we call a freedom revolution now, which is our business community. So our main mission with the Juice Plus company is to bring freedom through improved health, through stories like you just heard. So it's important to know, though, that this is about 80% of happy customers who are affiliated with the company. We are not a buy-in program. We serve customers and those who have partnered with the Juice Plus company in the opportunity. So we are paid well to do a lot of good. So as you listen to stories, think of perhaps someone in your life who may need to hear what's possible. So a lot of times, Juice Plus isn't a typical business. It's not a typical career people step into. So people are always have great questions for us. So first they're like, well, how does it work? So the business is open to anyone 18 years or older, and it's called a virtual franchise because you can work your business virtually. It's $50 a year to own, which I think is huge. When I first had my business, like a different business, a film business, I invested $50,000 to start it, and what I poured into it each year was crazy. So you have an online office and a personal website. Can't tell you how much it costs to create your own website or pay someone who does. This business is run by the website that Juice Plus has put together. You can do it from any device, anytime, anywhere, and we earn residual income by simply sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. They manufacture Juice Plus, they deliver, they bill and collect from our customers, and then they pay us by direct deposit each month. So we don't have any inventory to keep. The stuff that I showed you is the stuff that I own. So the only stuff that we touch is what we own. And all commission levels are permanent. So we have no quotas or minimums. We have the freedom to choose our individual pace. So no one's breathing down Bridget's back saying, you better step up, even though she is on her own. And what I love is I've been able to hit the top position in the company. I'm never going to lose my position. And I think that's huge. The other thing is there's no glass ceiling on income or territorial restrictions. So we're in over 20 countries. And that's really awesome to be able to travel if we'd like to. So what's so great about the company? Well, my gosh, the owner, the president and founder, Jay Martin, he started this nearly 50 years ago, and he's still at the helm today. We are privately held and debt-free in a multi-million-dollar company. We have a family benefits package at the 2 top positions, including medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic, and prescriptions, along with college assistance, holiday bonuses, and monthly expense allowance. So the business can produce short-term cash, or it can be a long-term wealth building and retirement strategy, which I know that's where Bridget's heading for. And oh, by the way, not only does the Juice Plus company inspire healthy living, but they do giving as well. So we've impacted over 1 million families so far with free Juice Plus for children through the Children's Health Study. So those gummies I showed you earlier, any age child from 4 to 18 can be on Juice Plus for free for 4 years, as long as the adult stays on. That's huge. So imagine the foundation of health that gives the children. So we're also the title sponsor of the St. Jude Memphis Marathon weekend. Heather Carter, I know, runs for that. Incredible. We're highly involved in the Boys and Girls Club and the Volunteers of America. So let us know afterwards if you want to hear more details about how we're making the difference in these places. So let's hear a few business stories. Heather, could you tell us a little bit about why you decided to partner with the company?
Sure, of course. Well, again, running with my friend Joanna, she just talked about these wonderful women she's met and all the fun things she had did. And for me, I went to school. I went to graduate school. I was working, and then, for love, I moved out to the middle of nowhere. I had a new baby that was 6 months old, and it's hard to make friends in the middle of nowhere when you have a new baby at home. When we first moved out here, we didn't even have a cell phone signal. I mean, we were pretty isolated. Um, and so hearing her being excited and getting to talk to people all the time, I thought, I want to know more about this. And we joked that I said I paid $50 to keep her as my best friend. But I have to tell you, the opportunity to meet all these women, I mean, I never met them, and I met some of them at conference for the first time. It's amazing the level of confidence that I feel like I have gained and that I will continue to gain because of all these strong women around me has just been amazing. And I feel like that's a huge part of the Juice Plus business. I mean, helping people be healthy, which fills my cup, and being in a group of such strong people, not just, there are men too, sorry, Jeremy, with such strong people that have such positive attitudes. And if you're ever down, they will lift you up. I mean, the products are almost secondary to all of this. The company really cares about each and every one of us. And that's so amazing. And so I have just found a way now that both of my children are in school every day to fill my cup again. I love my children dearly and would do anything for them. But some of us that are moms, that it's hard when your whole lives are your children and then they go to school, and then what do you do? I'm a terrible housewife. Like those signs that say, don't mind the mess, we're making memories. Mine's don't mind the mess, I'm a terrible housewife. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at doing that. That does not fill my cup. But I love being able to talk to people and help people make decisions to be healthier every day. And I don't have to worry about making a website or getting product. And all I do is share my story and talk to people, and the company takes care of the rest. So it's like I get to be with friends and hang out with people and do that all day long, and the company takes care of all the background work. And it's just, I wouldn't want to trade it for anything. It's really been amazing, and I'm just really excited to see where this journey takes me, meeting more new people and being able to help people be healthier in different ways. And it's evolving all the time, and it's really amazing. I don't know there's not enough words to describe how awesome it is. So I'm so excited that I made Joanna stick with me forever and ever. Amen. And now y'all are stuck with me too.
I totally am so glad I'm stuck with you. I mean, I think it's like Juice Plus is the best friends club. Like, it's amazing the people that get brought into your life. And recently, Bridget has been a new addition to our family, and her passion just fuels us too. So Bridget, tell us a little bit about where you're going with this thing. Oh, it looks, I don't know if we lost her or not. Okay. Are you there?
Yeah. All right. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay. So right out of high school, I was a Marine, and after the military duty was over, I became a pharmacy tech, medical assistant. I tried another online company, and I was in school to be an RN. I like being independent and relying on nobody else's money to do the things I love. And I have a passion for helping others, and I have a very vast medical background. But as fate would have it, the more children I added to my home, the more I had to stay home. And the cost of daycare is so outrageous to where I couldn't imagine somebody else raising my children, because I did not want them to be raised like how I grew up. So as time passed of me staying at home, a hard realization struck me because of my multiple ankle surgeries. A regular job was just very unrealistic for me. I can't stand for long periods of time, which took the heart right out of my career as being an RN. And it was a very hard thing to swallow. Another thing of being at home 24/7 with the kids is the loneliness. Like, I was very, very lonely. And I do have the kids, but it's just, I felt like something was missing. So there was a hole in my heart. So when I was getting out of my comfort zone and trying to mom and I gotta find a new mom to try to find, to try to click with. And so finally it was just so frustrating I gave up. And the stress of having multiple toddlers that can't control their emotions with constant screaming and tantrums were taking a toll on me. And my spirit was being broken. And even the Marine Corps didn't even do that to me. I was just losing myself little by little. And a darkness was just filling me where I used to be extremely happy, but now, I was just extremely sad. And I wanted to find an outlet, and I wanted my own money. So just when I had hit my breaking point, this business opportunity presented itself, and it has me excited again and dreaming of the future. And I'm building new friendships, which I love. I'm gaining my confidence back. I'm working with the most amazing men and women that are driven and have the same mindset as me every day. And I'm connecting with old friends and gaining new friends and getting that much needed adult time instead of kids screaming time. And each month, my paycheck continues to grow, so I don't have to ask my husband for money, which is amazing. And this business is a blessing to me, and it's allowing me the freedom to be able to take care of my kids, take them to their appointments, their therapies, their school events. And while I'm doing all of that, I'm still making an impact, and I'm still contributing to our home. And this is what I've been praying for a very long time. So I'm just so thankful that God answered my prayers and that everybody can dream. You just have to go for it. So my goal for myself in this business is to become a national marketing director by 2019.
I love that. I love when somebody puts SMART goals together to, to be able to just put it out there in the universe to friends and family and make it happen. And we are invested in helping Bridget make her goals happen. And, she kind of hit me right in the feels when she said, I felt like something was missing, because that's exactly what I felt like too. I thought it was my husband who was missing because he was deployed. I thought that was where my heart was really empty, but it was really because I was missing out on feeling like I had a tribe again. I had just around the same time I had paid the $50 to join this business, I had invested $50,000 into a film business that owned me instead of me owning it. I remember filming someone else's wedding on my 1-year anniversary, and my husband was actually home that year on U.S. soil, and I can't tell you the defeat that makes you feel. But worse, a few years later, I almost missed the opportunity to say goodbye to my dad. I got the call that I hope none of you guys ever get, and it was that my dad was dying because of reasons that could have been prevented. The Army wanted to move us right around that time, so in mid-pack out, I had to fly home. I didn't pack for a funeral, but I had to go to one. And I remember walking into my dad's room on the day he was really going, and I had this epiphany where I just thought, my gosh, I've had these fruit and vegetable capsules in my pocket this entire time, and I was too cool to share it with people. Luckily I got my dad on it, and it did give him, I swear, I promise you, it gave me enough time to say goodbye to him, but it wasn't much. And I decided right then and there that I was going to close my film business, and I was going to help as many people as possible have more time with their family members, because we just don't know what tomorrow brings. So I want to make sure that people can live the longest, healthiest, happiest lives they can. And fruits and vegetables can do that. We just need a lot of messengers to be able to deliver these stories and this information. So to wrap it up, thank you guys for joining us. We are excited to network with 2 types of people. So we're looking for people who are ready to take their health to the next level. Whether it's to check out our free resources or to make life simpler and easier by adding Juice Plus. It costs around $2 to $3 a day. Kids get to be on it for free. And it's the simplest, most convenient, and affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition into busy families. And then anyone who's willing or wanting to earn a stable residual income in order to expand their options while making a difference, the Freedom Revolution gives parents the financial peace of mind to choose mom and dad care instead of daycare. And we have hardworking professionals in here that can have the choice to build their own dreams instead of someone else's. College kids, they're building a side gig to help pay for school without having a job. And empty nesters, they're increasing their retirement so that there's more than enough to enjoy life and to give to future generations. So this all takes place using our simple system with a positive and really fun community. And we call it our Juice Plus family. So maybe you could ask yourself, who do I know? Who do I know who needs to hear this information? What if Juice Plus could help them? And if you do think of someone, we would love to invite them to an event like this. After we're done, Bridget can send you our Healthy Living Revolution website and she can touch base. But my challenge to you is, if you're here live, thank you, or if you're watching this recording, ask her the tough questions. She's going to find the answer for you. It's going to help her learn, but we want to make sure you have all the information so that you know what to do with it. So you're going to be an A, B, or C. A, someone who says, hey, hit me up with those free resources. I'm really excited to start expanding my health. Option B is I'm ready to get started. Maybe you have kids get on Juice Plus, ready to get on them for free for 4 years. Or option C, you can think of people who need this in your life and you might as well, work alongside Bridget. She's incredible. She's going places. So Bridget, congratulations. You are incredible. I love working with you. I'm excited about expanding our friendship. And do you just have any other thoughts or anything else you want to say to anyone on here?
Thank you so much, Chrissy. And I am just, with the cancer, the way that it's going for our country, I just want to be able to help get those fruits and veggies in more individuals. So like you said, they can have more time with their families, because I lost my grandparents to cancer, and, had I known about this, maybe they would still be here, but that's the unknown. And I just want to, as moving forward, make sure that everyone else has the knowledge and the opportunity to help themselves and their children, because the children are the future.
So true. All right. Thank you guys so much for attending Bridget's Freedom Revolution launch. Have a great rest of your day.